Hi, I'm Daniel, and with me is Sebastian, Matilda, and Mo. We are Group 2, and we're here to discuss the Walmart case. To start with, we like to start with the mission, vision, values, and core business of Walmart. As Walmart is one of the largest global retail tailors in the world, their core business is discount retail, groceries, and cheap fashion. Their mission is to save people money so they can live better, and their vision is offering products at the lowest price possible while maintaining their values of customer service, respecting the individual, and acting with integrity. Now to talk about the Diamond E framework is my partner Matilda.
So thank you, Daniel, for this short introduction. So now we're going to analyze the organizational structure of the company. Walmart has a divisional structure that consists of separate and semi-autonomous divisions. In each of them, they have their own functional hierarchy. So Walmart falls under the multi-divisional structure since it sells different products in a variety of markets. For the management preferences, Walmart has an internal hierarchy, written rules and regulation of the company who help to create a cohesive and organized structure to increase efficiency, making Walmart a true example of bureaucracy within the corporate America. This for the strategy, we think it is cost-based strategy because Walmart used to focus on the costs, and their main strategy is to be competitive in terms of assortment, differentiating in the way people access, leading in terms of price, and delivering an incredible experience within the motto of everyday low prices. In terms of integration, we can see that the Walmart integration is vertical, horizontal, but also we think it's a little bit global integration because the geographic factor is really important for the company. So for the resources, we see that they have tangible and intangible resources. For tangible resources, we have 11,000 stores in the world, a diversity of products, and 2.2 million of associates. And in intangible resources, we have a community leadership, a brand recognition, and an healthy data. So now Sebastian is going to talk about the Porter 5 forces.
Thank you so much, Matilde. First, the supplier power we consider weak because there's a large population of suppliers, a lot of competition among suppliers, and the high ability of supply. While the threat of new entry is strong. It's low cost of doing business, moderate capital cost, and there is moderate cost of brand development. The buyer power is weak. It's a large population. There's a high diversification of buyers and a small size of individual purchases. Now we got the threat of substitution we consider weak. There's a low variety of substitutes and a higher cost of substitutes. To end, the rivalry is really strong. We got strong competitors such as Costco, Target, Dollar Zone, and MS. So, following on, we have the archetypes of fit discipline. We choose the shifting the burden type. So, our main problem for Walmart is our low quality online presence. For this, we will have to create a new online platform or make it a better one. What's going to happen? This will have a side effect. This will make our customers, take time to adapt to this new change. This new change will result into implement a new premium subscription for them. This platform would fit the customer taste. At the end, this will have a little date why the research and development manager will take care of this. We have the escalation type. So, a threat to Walmart we consider Costco. Why Costco? It has better wages and benefits for its employees. It got free samples for customers. In this way, customers try a new product and then when they like it, they buy it. And what's other thing Costco do? It got a membership fee. making customers more loyal. So Walmart must implement a new business model to obtain more sales and more customers. Making this, we should improve our website and create our own products and services. And we consider that Walmart should create a Walmart premium subscription. This to counter new innovation about Costco. Now my partner Mo is going to proceed with the 4CAP model.
Thank you so much, Sebas. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the business sustainability framework. So to start with the business context, Walmart being one of the biggest market leaders, it influenced other companies in the footsteps of sustainable action. And not only did they influence competitors, but they also influenced their supply chain to also follow them in the sustainability measures. And that's why Walmart produced 70 million kilowatts and influenced Target and Costco to adopt similar measures on a smaller scale. Moving on to the brand culture, as we know, since Walmart wanted to be viewed as a company whose brand image is intertwined with sustainability, there had to be major goals. And indeed, they did those major goals, and they were set as follows. Their main goals was to be sustainable. It was to be 100% supplied by renewable energy. It was also to create zero waste and sell products that sustain the resources and the environment. Only when Walmart achieves those high maximum goals, they could be viewed as a sustainable company in its essence. Moving on to the market section of this sustainability framework, we can see what measures that Walmart took to be able to reach those goals that were set. And as promised, Walmart improved immensely in sustainable transportation through different areas, including the increased sustainability in transportation by 84%, through development of physical trucks, route optimization, and other major steps that they took to improve transportation by 84%. Now, moving on to the products, of course, Walmart produced many products that allowed them to be more sustainable as a company, but one of the major ones being the partnership with GE to produce and sell energy-efficient light bulbs. Of course, that saved many, many customers billions and billions of dollars. Now, moving on to the process. The process is really important to make sure that the sustainability comes hand in hand with making the business thrive economically and not just be sucked in and being sustainable and making the business go bad. And therefore, Walmart improved economically in many ways while being more sustainable. And that, of course, is by reducing energy costs by 75%, packaging waste by 5%, and saved $1 million in operation cost. Now, moving on to the risk section. When we talk about risk, we talk about like being aligned with government regulation. And Walmart set themselves goals that allow them to go beyond and above government regulations. Of course, in terms of waste reduction and energy consumption. Moving on to the two main challenges and the challenges of this case that we thought that Walmart can improve on in terms of their sustainability aspect and what they could focus on to be more viewed as a sustainable company in its essence. So the first problem we have in the first challenge is that the workers section, and then we have another problem, which is the product and waste. So in the workers are receiving below average wages and benefits in compared to their competitors, like Costco and Target and many other competitors. Also, the workers are facing difficult working condition and scheduling challenges. In terms of the product section, we can see that reducing waste in terms of the products that consumers purchase is not one of Walmart's primary goals. So the product that the consumers are buying are being bought and thrown away immediately, and there's no way to recycle those products. And Walmart sells to a large crowd of people. So what can Walmart do about these two challenges, and how can they fix that to be more sustainable in the eyes of the regular consumer and in the eyes of the public? So moving forward, I want to talk about the 4CAP model. So to start with, I'm going to start about sense making on the left side. And as we can see, internally, Walmart was listed on the Fortune's 2015 list as first of the highest revenues, 12th in the market cap, and 18th in profits. In the external sides, as well I mentioned before, they have a lot of different competition, and they're very prevalent amongst Walmart, and they're very giant retail competitors like Target, Costco, Dollar Store, and Amazon.com, of course, in the online section. And envisioning, this is how Walmart imagined themselves to look like in the future. They need to be 100% supplied by renewable energy. They create zero waste, as I mentioned before. They want to sell products that sustain resources and environment. And we want to see a physical implication of that in the real world, which we don't see at the moment. And making an entire supply chain more sustainable and basically put more force on their supply chain to follow their regulations. of sustainability. Now moving on to relating of the 4CAP model. Of course, Kathleen McLaughlin was hired and in charge of sustainability in Walmart back in 2014 or 2013, excuse me. And also we seem to notice that there's no major communication between smaller managers and the headquarters of Walmart. When the Katrina disaster hit, the store managers of one Walmart started taking initiative without talking to the headquarters at all and started giving food away and making her own decisions. So we don't see a lot of communication between headquarters and normal employees. However, that's encouraged as the president came out and said that what she did was the right thing to do. And then on the inventing section, 2005 Walmart to double truck efficiency in 10 years. And in 2014, Walmart did do that and they improved efficiency by 86% in the truck areas. Walmart revealed a prototype of the truck that was more aerodynamically designed, 4,000 pounds lighter, hybrid powered, and screen display to ensure highest efficiency for the driver. So they're in the brink of inventing a lot of new stuff, including the light bulb, the trucks, and many other things. So now I'm going to pass it to my friend Daniel to talk a little bit about the solutions.
We have decided that some solutions we propose to Walmart. On the first part of creating a circular economy, we want to take our sustainability aspects and extend our goals of reducing waste throughout a product's life. As we have sought to reduce waste through packaging and increase our sustainability in other aspects in our supply chain, we believe that we can do more by helping reduce waste even after a product leaves our stores. In this, we want to create recycle centers at various stores locations in which we give customers store credit for recycling select products such as clothes, bottles, cans, etc. By giving customers store credit, they have to use that credit within our stores, which brings them back into our stores to complete more shopping. In this, we will also want to further partner with our suppliers to recycle, to use the goods we recycle at our stores to help shift that back onto the suppliers to help them reincorporate the recycled goods in their products. Secondly, we want to improve worker relations. In this, we want to raise minimum wage every 2 years by $1. We want to do this in order to help increase our average wage and make it comparable among the industry. So we want to match workers' contributions to their 401k, either up to $5,000 or $10,000 dollars a year, depending on what a worker wants to contribute. Furthermore, we want to construct predictable work schedules, such as making weekly schedules that repeat every week so that workers can schedule their lives. We believe that this will also help reduce risk of unionization, as we had a challenge in the past. Going on to the balanced scorecard, as we can see, we have 4 perspectives, but the 2 main perspectives that I want to focus are the internal and innovation perspectives, as this is where our solutions lie. As we have talked about internally on improving worker relations and raising minimum wage, we really want to analyze this and really maintain, keep an eye on it through key performance indicators such as our minimum wage that we hold, our average minimum wage, and how that fares against competitors. We want to just keep this really on focus at the corporate level, because we want to make sure that we are staying true to what we put out. And we want to make sure that we follow this strictly. In terms of innovation, we would like to really analyze our recycle center initiative by really focusing on tracking the number of recycle centers that we create as a percentage of actual stores. Furthermore, we also have the consumer and financial perspectives, in which for the customer perspective, we really want to create a new membership program that gives members more priority and greater benefits in their shopping experience. This really translates into our financial portion, as we have struggled with a very stagnant share price historically. And in this, we think that we are looking to improve our share price by improving our net income, which will in turn boost share price and market capitalization. In this are some strategies is to create this membership program, because as we see with Costco, their membership program is only pure profit for them. And so we think that in this, we can turn our net income higher, which can in turn signal to investors of the strength of our company.